In this video, I'm going to react to the NBA Dream Team. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. This is the place where I react to music, media, sports, anime, anything related to popular culture. I'll watch it with an open mind and give you my 100% honest reaction to it. And if you could please hit that like button early, I'd really appreciate it. Now this should genuinely be fun because I've heard about the Dream Team quite a few times. You know, people often refer to them as like the best basketball team ever assembled. Like literally, you know, they're held in such high regard. From the little I know, I think they were the US Olympic team that was assembled from NBA players of that generation. I think they won gold, obviously. They definitely won gold, I think. And just the absolute best. I think you had like Michael Jordan in his prime. Who else? I think probably Magic Johnson might have been there. And other legendary figures as well. But I don't really know. That's pretty much all I know about it. I don't really know about what they achieved, you know, how they achieved it, the dominant fashion in which they won. So yeah, when I was recommended this video, I knew I had to put it on the list. So let's go. There's going to be me reacting to the US NBA Dream Team. Let's do it. Wow.
For more than half a century, the U.S. was so dominant in basketball that its collegiate players were all that was needed to win the gold.
And here's the thrusting for the USSR. They win it.
Oh, lost.
82-76. The United States goes home stunned with a semi.
So the USA lost because they had college players. I see. So that must have lit just one hell of a fire, you know.
Playing against 18, 19-year-old kids. That is really unfair.
After the U.S. won only the bronze medal at the Olympics in Seoul, the college kids were jettisoned.
And I'm kind of disappointed that the teams from the United States have lost the last couple of years. And it's frustrating, especially the way those other teams be running and jumping around like they've done something special. It kind of really makes me mad.
A 7-1 center, David Robinson.
It's a watershed moment in the history of sports.
David Robinson.
7-1. That's a big man. Goodness me.
For controlling the middle and making sure nobody came down there.
71 for David Robinson. A 7-foot center, Patrick Ewing.
Not just the Olympics, not just basketball. It moved the culture along.
A 6'9" forward, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird remains.
Definite Mount Rushmore of basketball has to be on it. Quality player.
The greatest small forward ever, period, end of story.
A 6'7" forward, Scottie Pippen. A 6'6" guard, Michael Jordan.
He wants to indicate where he's going to take off on this dunk. His foot was honest to that tape.
A 6'7" guard, Clyde Drexler.
He took off so well in the air and just glided like Clyde, the glide that he was.
A 6'9" forward.
He literally glided, like he was almost just frozen in time as he was moving closer. Crazy.
Karl Malone.
As he went down the middle and everybody just moved out the way and said, no way am I taking this charge.
A 6'1" guard, John Stockton.
His sense of where he was on the floor, his peripheral vision.
I've always said I think John Stockton is the perfect point guard.
A 6'7" forward, Chris Mullin.
When God made a basketball player, he just carved Chris Mullin out and just said, this is a player.
The greatest outside shooting exhibition I've seen in years, maybe ever. 6'6" forward, Charles Barkley.
I hear a lot about Charles Barkley, about him being quite undersized for his position, but very, very effective. Like, maybe I need to watch a separate video about him because, yeah, he's held in quite high regard.
Yes, he really dominated the play. He was our best player.
And a 6'9" guard, Erlen Magic Johnson. What may well be the best basketball team ever assembled. And here they are, moments away from their
He passed it while he was on the floor.
international debut.
The Cuban team spontaneously drops to its knees as if 12 popes had come by on Easter Sunday. At that point, the idea that this is merely a basketball game has been ripped asunder.
It was a surreal feeling. He's like, dude, we're here to kick y'all behind.
Officials, Kostas Rigas of Greece and Carlos Affini of Brazil, both with vast international experience. And in the white uniform, Magic Johnson controls the tip. Here's Larry Bird backing in, goes to the fadeaway.
I mean, this has to be probably one of the best teams, if not the best team ever assembled. The best team, right? Has to be. Has to be. Has to be.
In 91 feet, crowd wanted to travel, but the air ball was tossed by Burrell. Johnson leading the break.
I love that little...
We wanted to showcase to the fans who will be representing them.
The lead is 30. Steele. Jordan. Oh, a bullet.
Just too good. Too good.
United States 62 and Cuba 26. Jordan off the fake.
Almost a 40-point deficit.
With a spectacular move. Going to a second option.
Never before and never again
With a steal.
would be such a team.
Stockton's slide was trapped for play, and Stockton set him up perfectly.
To the message around the world today, that y'all can give it up. Who's foreigners can give it up.
Quite a funny character.
The Dream Team is the greatest team ever assembled, and I know that.
Magic with the pass that misfired. Jordan with the save.
Dude, behind the back pass from that distance.
You just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot.
All but effortlessly, the U.S. qualified for Barcelona, gave the world a taste of what was to come.
I just want to say this is just a small step to what our goal really is, to get to Barcelona, win the gold medal, and bring it back where it's supposed to be. Thank you.
The United States has enjoyed the richest of basketball history and a record of unsurpassed world dominance until recently. It has been loss after loss for U.S. basketball at these tournaments, and what was once a golden tradition has paled into something less brilliant. But this year, America has assembled the Dream Team.
Just moments ago, the Dream Team boarded the bus outside their hotel along the Ramblers. They're heading for their first matchup in Barcelona with the...
Even though, you know, everybody in that team, you know, expected to win, there still had to be a huge, immense amount of pressure because there's that tiny thing in their mind saying, if we don't win, you know, we're going to be laughed at because we are meant to be the best players in the world, you know, from the best league. So they must have been, you know, a lot of pressure to deal with in that scenario.
With the Angolans.
I don't know anything about Angola, but Angola's in trouble, I think.
Today, they're playing up against the greatest collection of basketball players ever.
Well, Bob, this actually may be the biggest mismatch of the entire Olympics, and I'm talking from archery to taekwondo. In every category, might be at skill level or physical differential, the U.S. in effect is playing a different game.
This is about to be a complete
Michael
blowout.
penetrates. Can't find the hoop again. Finally run down by Drexler to Barkley, who slams it home.
We realize how popular and how enormous this thing was.
By plays such as that, here's Scottie Pippen. Off it goes to Barkley, and another 2 for Charles.
I was like, guys, if we lose, it's going to be like the biggest upset in sports history.
Yes.
Definitely.
So Patrick connecting off the feed from Charles, second half action, and the United States with a huge lead over Angola. Locked away by Karl Malone. Here's Magic Johnson, 4-on-2. Bird drives and lays it in, and that wide-eyed young man enjoying an explosive offensive performance by the Dream Team. Nice look to Barkley.
I'm just waiting for them to announce what the final score was, because I reckon it was like a 50-point difference or something crazy.
Magic the U.S. with a 46-1 run. 46-1.
It was just a tremendous atmosphere because there was an appreciation for how great the U.S. players were.
The United States has defeated Angola by the score of 116-48.
116-48. Goodness me. So they almost times 3 the points of Angola. That's crazy.
Major storyline that carries into this game involves Tony Kukoc, second-round pick of the Chicago Bulls back in 1989. The Bulls made a strong push to sign him last season.
I'm looking at Michael and Scotty, and they're ready for, like, blood.
We knew the world was going to be watching. We knew everyone wanted to see what Tony Kukoc was like, and we were going to give him the worst experience he ever had on the basketball court.
They were debating who was going to guard him. No, I got it. No, I got it.
Kukoc is nothing for 4, and he's contributed nothing.
Tony Kukoc.
Man, he's just being hounded, man. Hounded.
Coach from Croatia. Oh! And he has it blocked away by Jordan. Here's Pippen, 3-on-1. And Scotty gets the roll.
They played him so hard, and it was so hard from that night. I wasn't quite sure he was going to come over to the NBA.
And the USA topples Croatia 103-70.
This team of All-Stars is almost too good. Some think that we should go back to the collegiate. It's been too easy.
You're going to stand out and root against Picasso? I mean, seriously. They rooted for genius at work.
I kept thinking that the attention would dissipate. They're going to play the first game. They're going to win by 60. People are going to go back and watch Trek.
The guy on the bench is taking pictures.
Wow.
We are having an effect over here.
They kept building and building and building.
Oh, that pass back. Mwah.
Somewhat anticlimactically, the dream had been fashioned into reality. The point was never to make things interesting on the court, just to crush all those other countries who dared to challenge American basketball supremacy.
And the Dream Team win gold.
Basketball has become a thing. And literally, these individuals are like rock stars.
It really lifted basketball, and it gave birth to international stars.
We made the game a worldwide game.
They got it done. They got it done. Man, that was fun. They had pressure on them, but they got it done, and in such a dominant fashion, beating teams by 40 points, 50 points, 60 points in the Angola game. Just absolutely crushing teams. It was just, man, these easily has to be the greatest collection of players ever. I mean, you had Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, you had Scottie Pippen. I mean, just all of the big names that you think of, the legends, were on that team. Crazy. Really, really great job by Joseph Vincent. This was a fun video to watch. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, And keep throwing the recommendations my way. I know I say it all the time, but they genuinely help me out, because if I know you enjoyed watching something, I'll definitely enjoy reacting to it. So like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, keep throwing the recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one.